What's up out there? The other day we got a very good surprise, and I thought BSG said that they were going to try to get PvE offline at the end of June, but then somebody on one of my videos said it was coming in August, so I was like, I don't know. But they did finally get it. It was at the very beginning of July. I think we got it on July 4th. We actually got the update on July 4th. I logged in with the character that I had, or the what I had at that time. I checked it out, made sure it was going to run. It looked good. And then because we can now wipe our character, I did a wipe and I've reset. So since I've wiped, I have put, that's total time. I don't know how much time I've actually put into this wipe, whatever you want to call it, but I've done 10 raids, survived 6, and I've had 4 deaths. So I am also through all of the Ground Zero quests except for the wine one for Prapper. And let's just go and jump into a raid. And we'll do customs. Probably a good chance of dying on here. I'm pretty close to 50-50 living or dying. But the time that I've spent with PvE mode and SPT mod up until this point has been phenomenal. Very well worth spending the time, because I got through Ground Zero like in 2-3 raids. I got all the quests done fairly quickly. I spent a lot of time going through those, learning the map, learning where all the quest locations were. Like, it's been invaluable to have PvE mode and SPT mod to play, because what I was doing is whenever I could not get into a raid because it was taking too long to join, it'd take 5, 10, 20 minutes to join a raid, with one person joining one server at a time. That sucked. That was bad. So let's see, what do we got here? Full auto. When we were stuck to those limitations, it was hard to get into a raid. So I spent a lot of time playing SPT mod, but I kept pushing my PvE character forward when I could. And this has been invaluable. Around here. It's been great knowledge and experience to work on that. And since we do now have offline PvE, I've gone through and just deleted my SPT mod. We're far enough along with the newer version of the game that I would have to kind of restart. We need to take that out. I don't know if that's a good key or not, but I probably am going to need it. So we'll drop my ammo up there. No, bag, we already looked at that one. But I went ahead and just deleted SPT mod. It's an older version. It wasn't going to have the updates that we have here. And this is why I would actually prefer the actual PvE version of the game over SPT mod. I know SPT mod has a lot of cool stuff to it, but you can do a lot of cool things with it, but you're kind of stuck in a state and time until you actually want to go through and update it. What key is this? I don't even know if it's good or not. I've been saving keys. It's offline, basically SSF mode, so take the heroes. So pretty much I've been trying to keep everything that I can. Did I just hear somebody? Or the rain just quit. What is this? Any good? Oh. You know what? I should probably take this out. Put that down there. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, got into kind of a gunfight here. I don't need to be in here for anything. I got into a good gunfight here the other day. Fought some PMCs, and I don't have to go up into that room just yet. We can duck around here. But SPT mod was a great experience for a short time, and if it was able to stay up to date with the main game, I would probably stick with it a lot longer, for sure. But because you can't stick with it that long, like I could be at where I was with that level of the game, I don't know, a month ago, but I want to play the new stuff. And that's the other thing that it's not going to have is like those events where they had the boss event. I really wanted to take part in that bossing event, but it was so hard to get into a match. I just couldn't do it. And the events I think are very cool. I think BSG does a really good job with their events, and I would love to take part in more of them. Should be a lot of scavs up here. Usually is. And that's something you're not going to get with SPT mod. Yeah, the AI might be a little better. Might be some better things here and there, but no AI in here. Do I need this key? There's a lot of stuff here. Don't have that key. Yeah, we need the bolts. Is there anything else yeah, I hate to keep getting rid of ammo, but key. Yeah, there. It's quiet. Got to know a big fight over there at that building, whatever that is. Is that Crack House? Might be Crack House. We'll go over here because I need Taz. But SPT mod ran its course for me. I don't need it anymore. Because now I can play the official game offline, which I think is fantastic. This is quiet. The first raid that I did was super quiet. And then I thought, well, you know, they updated the AI. Maybe they did something bad and, I don't know, it didn't go right. But then the next raid was like balls to the wall gunfights. I'll probably use that. Put some glasses on. They have also added the, probably going to get my face blown off here. They've also added the wish list thing, which I think is really cool. That has been very, very helpful. It looks like they're actually looking at SPT mod, BSG. It looks like BSG is actually looking at SPT mod and incorporating some of the features that that has into here. Which is really awesome if they're doing that. You know, it's totally fair if they sit down and break apart how SPT mod works and incorporate some of that. Because I know they said they were trying to get AI moving around a little bit more. I feel like I keep hearing something, but I don't know, a big gun battle here. Some dudes came in that door. I didn't realize that door opened. And I thought this door led into a library with like intel and stuff, but you can't get in there anymore. So that might have changed. I know they've been making changes with anything else up here. Where are you shooting me from? Probably don't want to be in here and take that, but let's get it done. Let's get out of here. Collect that up. We can get out of here. Anything out here? Oh. Oh. All right, we need to go and get healed. Oh. Did he say bird eye? So I got killed by one of those goons. Oh. Seriously? Did I just get goon squad? I run into those people at the worst places. I thought they were only on like one map. This is a little slow. Been having a little bit of the gateway timeout issue here and there. That'll pop up sometimes. That's kind of annoying. I presume a lot of people are in checking the game out. Yeah, I found the goon squad. I killed Bird Eye though. Cool. Found him. All right. I run into those dudes in the weirdest places. So I've ran with PvE mode offline. I have not done streets yet, but I have ran ground zero. I've ran customs, woods, and shoreline. All of it's ran fine. I had some weird graphical, I don't want to say glitches. It looked like when I was running through the trees on shoreline, every so often there would be like little lines that looked like leaves, like it was, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it was just like lines that were coming through the screen, kind of like graphical glitches, but it was just some kind of weird thing coming off of there. And my stash is a total disaster. I haven't bothered to change it. But this is the other thing that I really like about having I have the Unheard edition, so I've got the bigger pockets, compared to SPT mod. SPT mod does not have the bigger pockets. I know there's a mod that you can change that. I get that. But I also don't start with the ammo box or the junk box or the stash. And I know you can adjust a lot of things in SPT mod, but this is in the game that I own and I paid for. So I don't have to worry about that. This game is kept up to date. That's what I really like about having the developer's version of it is it's seeing what they're doing with the game. I can get, yeah, there's that timeout. It's getting their, the events that they do. We've got a PvP wipe coming soon in August, and I'm really contemplating playing at that point. I'm getting very comfortable playing PvE has gotten me very comfortable with this game, and I think I might be able to go in because now I'm understanding where I know where the quests are. I know where the maps are, or where I'm getting a good feel for the maps. Streets, I still need to work on. Reserve, I need to work on. But like all the other maps, I've got a good grasp on where all the exits are. I don't get lost. So I'm starting to get a good feel for the game. The healing, reloading, and just all the basic things. I'm starting to be able to do things without thinking about it. And when you're under fire and you're trying to figure out why you're bleeding and what you need to do at the moment, and you're out of ammo and everything, it gets frustrating. And then you get steamrolled and you're dead, and that's it. With PvE, you get a chance to go around a corner, back off, relax a little bit, heal up. Sometimes the AI is just completely stupid, doesn't push you. Other times they do, and you get annihilated. But when you could just sit back and relax and think, okay, I got to deal with that, it starts to become second nature, and you get more of a chance at that. You don't have to wait in these horrendously long queue times to try to figure it out, and then you got to get into a match, die 30 seconds in. You don't learn anything by doing that. With PvE mode, you do get a chance to learn that. And same thing with SPT mod. So like I said, I've deleted SPT mod off. I don't really need it anymore. I've got offline version of this. Hopefully they can figure out how to make streets run offline. If not, no big deal. It is apparently a resource hog, so them hosting a server seems fine for it. And then for whatever reason, you can only scav in through a server. Maybe they'll change that at some point too. But anyway, this is good. This is great. I have not had any issues with it aside from that little gateway timeout thing. Otherwise, this is played flawless. I've had no hiccups, no just minor graphical issues on Shoreline. Otherwise, offline PvE mode for me has been fantastic. And I see a lot of people complaining about it. They say the AI is too difficult or there's too much or whatever. To be honest with you, I don't notice much of a difference between the AI in SPT mod or in PvE mode before or after BSG did a rework on their AI. I don't notice that much of a difference. I've had massive gun battles. I've had quiet raids. I've had all of it, and I've played a lot of these quite extensively. Not thousands of hours in the last few month or so, but since we've got all this PvE and all that came out, but I've played enough that I've gotten a good feel for both SPT mod and PvE mode, and they all feel kind of the same to me, so I don't really notice that much of a difference. Live players are a whole different ball game, so I know PvP is different, but as far as all the AI and stuff goes, it feels the same to me. I didn't really notice a difference. So I am very happy to have offline, and I've been enjoying it. It is good. If you have it, try it. I think it's well worth it, and like I said, it kind of keeps up with the game, and you keep up with what the developer's doing. You keep up with their latest patch. You don't have to. I see people saying that SPT mod is so much easier. Yeah, sure. Okay, whatever, dude. But I cannot play this version of SPT mod currently, and I would have to go through a lot of effort or some effort. I don't want to say a lot, but there is some effort on my part required to make sure that I'm using the up-to-date mods and update the version to the base game and all that stuff. Like, that's extra effort that I just start the BSG launcher and let it do its thing and hit play. I have enough other complications in my life. I don't need to deal with extra work on top of keeping SPT mod up to date. So I was happily able to kick it to the curb. Now, does that mean that I don't like SPT mod or would tell people not to use SPT mod? Absolutely not. I think it's a great mod. As long as you don't get banned using it or whatever, I can keep using it. It's all good. I think it's great. I think it's good to have options. SPT does things differently. There are some other cool things you can do with it that you can't do with the current base game of Escape from Tarkov, but I'm out of it. I don't need it anymore. I have offline PvE proper. So anyway, that is going to do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.